First, we will understand what is interview. As you can see on the slide, the term interview is derived from the French word entrevoir. We pronounce it as entrevoir, which means to glimpse or to see each other. Which means to glimpse. Entrevoir means to glimpse or to see each other. By definition, it means a meeting. So, according to the definition or according to the meaning of the word interview, it means a meeting for obtaining information or by questioning a person or group of people. So, this is the basic meaning of interview. As you can see, according to the Oxford Advanced Dictionary, what is interview? Interview means a formal meeting at which somebody is asked questions to see if they are suitable for a particular job or course of study of a college or university. Like, for example, I'll give you basic example. To take admission in the schools also, at the school level, for primary, for KG level also, you all know there is an interview conducted for the student as well as for the parents. And who conducts the interview? The school conducts the university. The principal, on behalf of school, on behalf of management, the principal conducts the interview and ask relevant questions to find out the information about each other. So that was just an example where in normal case also we interview each other. Similarly, when in general also, among friends in a socialized society, there also if you meet, what people do whenever two different people meet, they keep asking each other about information and gather the information to know each other. That is what is called as interview. Next, we can see private meeting. What is the another definition? It means a private meeting between people where questions are asked and answered. Means someone is asking the question and someone is answering the question. Another definition we'll see, to ask somebody about their life, about their opinions, and especially on radio or television or for the newspaper or magazine. For this, I'll give you example of Kapil Sharma show. What he does, he calls celebrities and he takes interview. Again, that is also some interview. It is also kind of interview where they are discussing about their personal life, about their professional life, about their opinion, etc. And it is telecasted. Next definition is, to give an interview is to agree to answer the questions. Simple meaning, it means to give the interview. Interview matlab kya? To agree means if I am ready to give the interview, that means I am already accepting or I am already accepted, or I am agreed to answer the questions which will be asked to me, and that's why I am going there to for facing the interview. You can see the different types of interview. In that, we can see first one is structured interview, or we call it as direct interview also. There are two names for this particular type. Either we call it as structured interview or direct interview. What happens in this type of interview? The questions and acceptable responses are specified in advance. Like, I'll give you one example for this. Like, your Google form. Nowadays, if you discuss with the person or to interview the person, so you all had given so many tests through Google Forms also, or quiz. That means what it is? The questions are already known in advance, prepared, and answers for them also in advance prepared. When you are writing the answers, if you are writing any wrong answer, the right answer is already with the Google form, and accordingly it will check and it will mark whether it is right or wrong. That's what is called, the questions and acceptable responses are specified in advance, and responses are rated for appropriateness of content. Means maybe for example, agar written interview hai, if written interview they are taking, So whatever test paper they are preparing, the answers are already with them. They will match with the answers and they will give the scores. That is called as structured or direct interview. The main quality of this structured interview is these kind of interview, they are looking for accuracy, perfectness or precision, exact what is expected they want accordingly only, and it is already planned in advance. Everything is decided in advance, not on the spot, not on the day of interview. Next is opposite of that. First one was structured. This is called as unstructured. First one's name was direct. Now we call this as indirect. Or one more name for that, open-ended interview. Open-ended interview or indirect interview or unstructured interview. What happens in this? Exactly opposite of structured interview. The questions, the comments are not directed. What the candidate should be asked, they are not decided in advance. The format is not set. The candidate is encouraged to express himself on any topic. Means, what is the question? Like they will say about yourself. Define yourself. Now, when the candidate will define yourself or himself, that time, whatever questions will come to the mind of interviewer, the questions will be asked. Depends upon the character, depends upon the strengths, depends upon his answers, depends upon his weaknesses, whatever information the person, the candidate is giving. On that basis, the questions will be asked. So there are random questions. They are not fixed or not planned. That's why we call such interview as unstructured or indirect or open ended interview. We'll move to next type of interview, that is called as stress interview. In this stress interview, what the interviewer does, the interviewer keeps asking continuous questions deliberately, and the questions will be tricky and sarcastic to see how much stress the candidate can bear. The candidate has how much patience to bear that particular stress, and that's why what they do, they keep asking the questions one after the other, one after the other, and very 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 deliberately, like very sarcastic. And the questions may be like argumentative, and they want to notice, they want to see that whether the candidate is keeping calm and understanding the situation and then reacting or not. This shows that how much stress the person, the candidate can bear, what level of stress can the person bear, and that gives idea to the interviewer, so whether this candidate is suitable for their organization or not. Next comes your group interview. In group interview, what is the purpose? To see how the interviewer interacts with others, how he or she influences others with knowledge and reason. Means in a group interview is taken. So whoever answers will be the person, and how the person interacts, how the person is able to explain the other person why I am right, what is the reason, how I am thinking, what is the logical reason behind that. To understand that and to see the confident, group interview is conducted. Unstructured interview is also called as face-to-face interview. In that, this kind of interview either can fall under structured or unstructured. Means either it is planned or not planned in advance, and it is very easy to handle. Generally, this one-to-one kind of interview is of informal type of interview, where informal questions and maybe personal opinions are taken to know the person properly, thoroughly. This kind of interview will help. Exit interview is for those interview, the candidates who want to leave the company, but the employee should give the proper reason. And that's why, if any person, like for example, a person is working for 5 years, from last 5 years, and all of a sudden want to leave the company, then HR personnel will arrange for the exit interview of that candidate. Why? because first of all wants to HR will try to retain the person. Why to retain? If the person is good enough, then they will try to retain the person. And if the person is not good enough, whatever maybe the reason, they would like to try to find out what is the reason, what is the matter, is something went wrong with the employee and with the boss or with the immediate superior or among the other people working there, among all the employees. What is wrong, they want to find out why the person wants to leave. And that's why we call this kind of interview as exit interview. Next comes opposite of exit, that is appraisal. Means the person is working there and the person is going to get appraisal. And for that, again, to confirm the appraisal, the interview is taken, like discussion is done. Because the performance is good about the candidate, about the person, we just want to appraise the person. We want to give the promotion to that person. And that's why the interview is conducted. Such interview is called as appraisal interview. And this interview may be conducted through assessment basis. And the ratings are given to the employee. Like we call it, all the electronic products we can see 5-star rating, 3-star, 2-star. Same way the employee also get the rating by supervisor, by their peer group, by the management. Everyone gives rating, and on that basis it is decided whether to give appraisal or not. What you're supposed to do for interview and what you're not supposed to do. This is very important for you all to understand. To become an HR, first you will be appointed as an HR, you will be working at some other place. So understand these things. What you should do, you should groom yourself. Groom yourself means you should be well dressed properly as per the occasion, what you are going for, what purpose you are going. You should understand, and what kind of dressing sense should be there, dress code should be there. Accordingly you should dress yourself. And you should your presentation should be like that. So that is called as groom yourself. Show enthusiasm when you are going for an interview and any questions are asked. You show that you are very energetic, very active, very enthusiastic. So that is needed. Next important thing, you should carry not just one copy to submit, but you should carry extra copies of your resume, and should have always be with a smiling face. You can see there, wear a cheerful smile on your face. If you're smilingly talking, approaching to other person, obviously a good vibes, a positive vibes are reaching to everywhere in the surrounding. And that's why what happens, the person starts thinking about you positively. The atmosphere is built up positive for you. So be polite, first of all thing. Always remember, not only for interview, everywhere try to accumulate these conditions, these qualities in you. To be polite, to be assertive. Assertive means always positive. If anything wrong is happening, don't project in a bad way, don't project in a negative way, but try to project the things in a positive way. Try to project the things in a positive way. Try to look at it in a positive way and convert it in positive. So that is be polite, be assertive, and be firm. And you should be firm. Your views, beliefs should be, you should be firm. Don't keep changing. किसी ने कुछ कहा, don't change accordingly. Be firm about it. Be genuine. And always remember, don't be artificial. Be genuine whenever you are facing the interview, whenever you are interacting the people outside for any job or for any kind of things. And be truthful when you reply. Whatever you are replying, be truthful. If you are replying false, and it may go on increasing, so you have to keep giving proof for that particular thing. And at the end you may lose for the job, as well as your character assassination will be done. Trust will not be there, confidence will not be built up for you. And that's why be genuine and truthful when you reply. Look into eyes, this is very important. Huh? When you're facing any interview or you're talking to other person, always remember, if you're right, if you're genuine, if you're truthful, look into the eyes of the interviewer while talking to him. Don't look down and answer. Look into the eyes. Have eye to eye contact. What you're not supposed to do. Now understand that. Do not demonstrate overconfidence. Means don't present that you are very overconfident, you have tremendous knowledge, you are very good. Don't demonstrate that. Don't be overconfident that you are the smartest person on the earth. You are only the one option left. Don't do like that. Second, do not answer before the question has completed. Very important. You will start thinking, acha, ye to I know this. No, don't do that. Listen to the question completely. Take your time, take a minute, take a moment, and then answer the question. Next important, do not talk continuously. Answer to the question should be to the point itself. Whatever answers you are going to give, it should be to the point. Don't talk irrelevant. It should be relevant to the point, relevant to the matter. That's it. And remember, to be polite means don't be rude or don't argue at all. Never, 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 ever argue at all with the interviewers. Do not fiddle with your tie or pen. Means do not play with your tie or pen. That shows you are nervous and you are not confident, and that's why it gives wrong sign. This body language gives wrong sign to the interviewer. So do not fiddle with your tie or pen. Just be normal, just be calm and answer. Next, do not extend your hand first for a handshake. Like when you enter into the room for interview, when they will tell you to sit, you are supposed to sit. When they will forward their hand for handshake, then only you do. On your own, you don't go and do it. Hello, I am so and so. No, that looks very bad. That creates bad impression. Don't do like that. Do not be unclear about your expectations from the job. Unclear means you should be clear what you want, why you have come over there. This clarity is needed in your mind, in your brain. Ki why you are going for an interview, why you are going to that particular office only, that organization only, what you want from there. So be clear with your expectations so that you will not fumble. Yes, these are some of the questions which you must prepare. Like tell me something about yourself. Mostly this question is asked. Then hobbies are asked. Your graduation, from where you have done, your experience, what books you have read, what you have heard about current scenario. They will talk about lockdown, about China, about any other current scenario, economy of country. What are the changes? What government is doing? They may ask that. What is your role in previous company? uh, what you like, where do you see yourself 2 years down the line? It means if you are selected, where you want to see yourself, which position, where you will be after 2 years, if today you are appointed. All these things you should be prepared for that. What are your expectations from the job? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Give us an example, like on the real situation, how you will tackle and all. These are the most frequently asked questions in the interview. So try to understand and prepare yourself. Whenever an interview is conducted, follow up is necessary. Now follow up is what? That is a important step. Means two purpose for follow up. That is to demonstrate good etiquette. It shows good etiquette. To give gentle reminder to the interviewer. Follow up should be done over phone or email. How the follow up should be done? It should be done through phone or email. Why? It shows you are very well mannered person, and it gives a gentle reminder. Yes, I had approached to your organization. Can I know what is the result about the interview? This is what is a kind of gentle reminder of the follow up. Conclusion. What is the conclusion of the interview? The candidate has to be physically and emotionally be prepared. Means when you are going for interview, you're approaching for interview, the candidate, all the people, those who want to go for interview, they should be physically as well as emotionally well prepared and knowledgeable in their particular field or in their particular area. Many of the recruiters, what they do, they believe in recruiting for attitude, train for skills. Means what they want, they recruit you for your attitude after seeing your attitude, they like your attitude and they recruit you. And some people then they think that no matter if you are your skills has to develop, you need some training, they will provide the training also. But but your attitude is good and that's why you are selected. What is important? Pleasing personality, grooming, and effective communication. These are very three important parts of successful interview. Pleasing personality, grooming yourself means to understand what you're supposed to wear, how you're supposed to walk, your all manners, full body language, everything depends upon the successful interview. Thank you.